The saga is finally coming to an end. Microsoft has won the battle against the FTC. The preliminary injunction has been denied. The FTC's appeal has been denied, and Microsoft is working on a deal with the CMA. This deal is pretty much getting close, people. Xbox won. I was thinking to myself, the sheer amount of studios and IPs Xbox has under their belt now is absolutely insane. Just to name a few, they got Doom, Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Halo, Fallout, Gears, Overwatch, Diablo, World of Warcraft, Wolfenstein, Forza, The Evil Within, StarCraft, Ages of Empire, Guitar Hero, True Crime, Quake, Prey. Oh my God, the list goes on, people. The list goes on. Listen, I made a tweet the day the ruling came down. If Microsoft continues to struggle to sell consoles owning Activision, Bethesda in the next decade, throw the whole leadership team away. Even though I got some pushback from the Xbox community, I'm here to double down. If Microsoft is not selling more consoles than ever before, fire everybody. We know there's a shit ton of money to be made in the mobile space and it's growing. And we know that the cloud space is at its infancy as well, and it has the potential to grow really big. But let's not forget what pushed Microsoft full force into this direction. They were getting dog walked in the console space by the PlayStation and Nintendo. The damage the Xbox One did to the brand was immense, and Xbox has been playing catch up ever since. Let's not forget the 360 sold over 80 to 90 million consoles in comparison to the Xbox One 50 million consoles. A 40 million drop off, give or take, is freaking nuts. I get it. They say that the console gaming space has a ceiling, alleged ceiling of 300 million users, even though I've read multiple reports saying that the console gaming space is still a growing industry, but whatever. But Xbox needs to capture more of that market. Every time you bring up Xbox's low console sales, you get bombarded by a whole bunch of Xbox console gamers telling you how much the console that the game on don't matter. Huh? You sound silly to me. Funny enough, throughout this whole FTC versus Microsoft trial case, hearing, whatever you call it, we got some really interesting details about cloud gaming and how much people actually use this. I quote, this is from Sarah Bond, by the way. What we have found is that it's really being used by our players as a feature for the console, because what people can do is when you go in to start playing a game, instead of waiting to download it, you can start playing it right away while it's downloaded in the background. And that's actually the majority of the usage of xCloud gaming today. It's just a console feature. I'm tired of the Xbox community making excuses for the Xbox low sales performance. Stop downplaying the significance of the console and saying it doesn't matter. Maybe that's why Microsoft reused the same controller, reused the same UI. You guys are barely getting any good DVR support. You know, the DVR feature still hasn't been fixed that y'all been asking for. Maybe that's why, because the user base is running around saying, who gives a fuck about the console? The vast majority of Xbox's user base is on consoles and PC, not on Samsung TVs, not on phones or tablets, but consoles and PC. And I don't think that's going to change for a while now, people. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Microsoft needs to focus on the console business as much as everything else. Like, why can't that be an option? Like, it seems like the community always damage controls for the low console performance, but Xbox has no excuses now. After this deal, they legit have everything they need to be successful. And I'm not saying that Microsoft has to go out there and sell more consoles than PlayStation and Nintendo. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying they have to sell more consoles. They shouldn't struggle to sell consoles. At the end of a generation, they shouldn't have 50 million units sold. How? You have Bethesda, you have Activision. There's no way that you guys can't find a way to leverage those IPs that those publishers own to get more people to go outside and buy more Xboxes. If y'all can't do that, there's something wrong. And guess what? It still goes in line with their vision, because if you sell more consoles, if there's more consoles out there, right? you can also sell more Game Pass. I think there was a report saying, the Xbox console has 10 to 15 million Game Pass subscribers or something like that, or 10 million Game Pass subscribers, right? If you go ahead and sell another 50, 60 million consoles, obviously more people are going to be subscribing to Game Pass. And yes, there's other avenues where people can subscribe to Game Pass via the Samsung TVs, the phones and tablets. But guess what? People haven't opted to do that. And maybe in the future, in the distant future, that would become more popular. But as of right now, in the near future, the console is extremely important. And Microsoft has all they need to literally leverage to get people to go outside and buy the Xbox One platform. So can we stop with this whole Xbox console doesn't matter anymore? Because it's honestly really annoying, especially hearing console gamers say that. Like, it's weird. I know you guys trying to run the narrative and damage control for the low sales of Microsoft, but at this point in time, what Microsoft has, there's no excuses why they can't get people to go outside to buy consoles. And that's the video, people. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I fucking bugging? Like, I totally understand Xbox's vision. Don't get it confused. I understand it, but what I don't like is what the narrative out there that the console doesn't matter anymore, when the console's making a shit ton of money for Microsoft still to this day, and could make even more money now that they own Activision and Bethesda. They could capture the console market and capture the cloud and prepare for the cloud and the future with the TVs and the tablets. They can do both at the same time. All right, they can do both. So can we kill this narrative that the Xbox console doesn't matter, please? All right, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of my thoughts, and I'll holla at you guys in the next video. Take it easy, people.